Hello there, and welcome back to Friend Donkey Plays Smackdown Universe Mode.
What is up?
Tell you what's up, Jose. Look at this new acquisition.
Main event Bianca Belair.
So, behind the scenes, it would appear, Becky has decided to cash in her Money in the Bank briefcase on Raw, and she took their world title, the women's world title.
Smackdown branching out and taking titles everywhere.
I know, Becky clearly had enough of us on SmackDown. She didn't want to get embroiled in the damage control shenanigans that are going on, and she thought, I'm going to take my opportunity on Raw, which
And it
did
paid
leave
off
us
for her.
down. It really did. You know, she got a world title from it.
Yeah.
Better than Randy did, but that's neither here nor there.
We don't talk about Randy.
So we were left down a woman on our roster, really. So we had a chat with Raw's GM, or our illustrious GM, had a chat with their GM.
Less than illustrious.
Less than illustrious. And the trade has been made. Bianca Belair, the latest member of SmackDown, making her debut this evening in the main event.
Indeed. But before that, we've got a couple of good matches tonight.
We do.
Kicking things off with a nice little exhibition. Grayson Waller versus the Chad Gable.
Is that his name now, like the Brian Kendrick?
Yeah. The Chad.
I mean, Grayson Waller, again, his second match here on SmackDown that we're viewing. He's had a solid showing.
Definitely.
In his debut match in the Battle Royale.
He was the last person to be eliminated before Cody would take the win. And I'm pretty sure he got a number of good eliminations against some not
strong
easy
talent.
pushover opponents.
Yeah. He does seem to have caught the eye of The Miz as well, who's in his corner. I mean, both of these guys debuted in the same match, so perhaps they formed a little bit of an alliance after the Battle Royale.
Some interesting developments backstage. And we'll see what the veteran Miz can bring to Grayson Waller's impressive start to SmackDown.
Yeah, well, let's see if he can step up to the one and only Chad.
The Chad.
Here he comes.
Measuring stick.
Is he the measuring stick, or is that Brock Lesnar?
Oh, I mean, there's Brock Lesnar, let's be fair, but... No, Brock doesn't measure things. He just breaks them to a size that he deems appropriate.
He breaks the stick.
Yeah. The Chad, been an up and down competitor this season, I think.
He's had his moments.
He tends to get a bit loopy in the ring, and it does cost him.
Let's see if he'll have a Chad moment in this match.
Starting strong here against
Double
Grayson Waller.
Underarm suplex.
Now this is Waller's first one-on-one competition on SmackDown.
As we said, under the watchful eye of The Miz, who in and of himself is a former WWE champion.
Definitely, you couldn't ask for a better tutelage, I don't think.
As Chad, the big old German suplex to
showboating.
Grayson Waller.
Wasn't enough to keep him down. Grayson Waller the taller of the two.
Almost a scroll crushing finale there from Grayson Waller. Channeling the spirit of The Miz. Big DDT as well.
He's clearly learnt his dress sense from The Miz as well.
And his footwork from Muhammad Ali, it would appear. Into a swinging net breaker.
Just look how they must squeak when he walks, those shorts. They're so shiny.
Voila, boomaye, voila, boomaye.
Chad really taking it to Waller here. Was the Battle Royale a fluke?
Well, he didn't win the Battle Royale.
No, but his performance, was it just a one-off?
He did get to the final two and was taken out by Cody, who had the bit between his teeth.
We've seen Battle Royales won by people that may not necessarily be deserving of title opportunities before.
Oh, the Waller Shuffle.
He's dancing and prancing. Ooh, huge neck breaker. Miz now, is he going to get involved? No.
No, he thinks better of it. He's just there to watch, not necessarily to get involved.
If you're Chad Gable, though, you've got to wonder what is Miz's involvement in this match.
Yeah, you kind of got to keep eyes on the back of your head.
Is he
Couldn't
there for
any
moral
moment.
support? Is he taking Waller under his wing? Which is actually quite hard to say. Waller wing.
Walla walla wing bang.
Yeah, there it is. Oh. Chad now wrenching the neck of Grayson Waller. Very much.
As he thanks the crowd.
He's been very much in control so far.
Well, he's a mainstay of Smackdown. At this point, is old Chad.
He's not made too much of a splash, but he has been a solid competitor in every match he's been in.
I'd say so far the highlight was the victory with Rhea Ripley in the mixed tag match.
Indeed. He let Rhea do all of the work. As he slaps on an armbar there. Got to get better ring awareness though.
Damn it, Chad.
Miz throwing in a chair.
I mean, maybe the ref looks tired and needs to sit down. See that I'm cleaning up after you fuckers.
Ref disposes of the chair quite quickly. That's some good reffing, that is.
Again, moving with the distraction here.
Could cost Chad if he doesn't keep his eyes on. Oh!
Chop block there from Grayson Waller.
Taking out the knee, taking out the power. Chad is a very strong competitor.
As Grayson Waller thinks about the modified Waller shuffle, as again, Chad needs to learn where the hell the ropes are.
Yeah, I mean, they're completely surrounding you. It's not hard to miss them.
To another double underarm suplex.
Locking him up once again. Really working on that arm. Good strategy by Chad.
Some strong mat-based wrestling from Gable as he goes to the outside, does Gable.
Mat-based, sky-based. He's got everything.
A lot of bases.
He's got all his bases covered. Chad now working over Waller. Strong strikes to the face.
Dragging out of frustration, stunned Waller on the outside.
Can't pin him out there though, must get him back. They're at a count of 5 and they're going further away.
As Chad tries to shush the crowd again.
You're not going to do that well against 20,000 people.
Big old suplex though. Does this ref
Belly
know
to
how to
belly.
count to 10?
Count of 8, we're not going to find out as Chad breaks up.
Is Chad going to take victory via count out? Will he accept that? A count of 9.
Very much be. This is... And there
And
it is.
your
Chad
winner.
having to sit back and take the count out victory.
I mean, Chad does as Chad wants. You know,
Like
he
I said,
never
he's
does
been a bit-
anything conventionally.
No. It's the Chad, and the Chad's way of doing things.
The Chad Gable.
The
Big
Chad
highlight from the
Gable.
ring there.
Yeah.
Nothing happening.
No, Chad's just waiting for Waller to get up, which he didn't do. Well, a nice start to the week on SmackDown.
I mean, a weak start from Chad Gable there. He's looking to get to some winning ways, by any means, it would appear.
Yes. A pinfall would have been a better
Yes.
showing.
That being said, moving on to the Street Profit Tag Team Tournament.
Yes, things are about to get a bit extreme now as we head to Extreme Rules. Obviously, the Creed brothers winning last week, putting Big Ivar through a table. So whoever wins tonight will meet the Creed brothers next week, I believe.
I mean, did Ivar go through that table, or was the table sort of just in the way?
It's hard to tell, but he went through the table better than some have gone through the table in the past.
They're learning how to gradually put people through tables properly.
Yeah. The Heath Manhattan Table School is doing its job backstage.
Yeah. Now the question is here, which one is biscuits and which one's gravy?
Festus was always dribbling, so he's got to be gravy, which means Anderson is biscuits.
Anderson is
Power of
Jesse.
deduction, dear boy.
Elementary, my dear Jose.
Now, who do you favour in this? Mine is on Gallows and Anderson. A bit more rough, a bit more.
An Extreme Rules match, yeah, you got to think it would favour them.
I mean, pretty doily, probably.
Not known for their Extreme Rules.
No, probably going to want to protect their looks.
They're moneymakers as they vogue their way to the ring.
In just ridiculous doily-based shirts.
In your nan's curtains.
Yep.
As they attempt to play the keyboard.
For some reason.
They've been taking wrestling lessons from Stevie Wonder, it would appear. Either that or fashion advice.
Points on their dress.
So, Extreme Rules, obviously it's no DQ, use all the weapons you want. Pinfall or submission must still take place within inside the ring.
Indeed.
So Carl Anderson immediately looks for a big suplex on Wilson.
I don't know what move that is, but that looks like it has.
That's
Big
Festus.
Gallows. Actually, Gallows throwing himself into the blonde one.
As we see on the back of his shirt, the answer to his favourite question, what's the best TV? A big LG!
Oddly enough, he prefers a Samsung. Carl Anderson looking very aggressive.
Coming out the gate strong. We've seen Carl Anderson with moderate success as a singles competitor. Looking to break out on his own a little bit.
Yep. He's given everything a try so far this season. Hasn't quite found the success yet in the tag division, but this tournament is the perfect opportunity.
Elton Prince with a big swinging net breaker though.
Too busy looking at himself though to capitalise.
Just thinking actual pretty.
No weapons as of yet. You got to wonder who's going to bring in the weapons first. There it is, Carl Anderson.
Jose again talking things into existence. This time it actually worked.
Oh, but Elton
Prince has it scouted.
Doesn't want chairs involved just yet.
Big old Michinoku driver.
Luke Gallows looks for a weapon now.
Oh, there we go.
Got a table.
Do these guys know how to use the table correctly? Is the question.
I'm gonna say no. Ooh, sledgehammer now.
Pretty doily.
Pretty doily being pretty deadly, actually.
Way.
That one goes for a cover. I don't know their names.
I think the blonde is Elton Prince and black hair is Kit Wilson.
Kit Wilson. There we go. That's all.
That's all
Prince
we
and
need,
Wilson.
guys.
Wilson now going for a cover on Anderson. But Gallows is there to break it up.
That's the ref is the closest one so far to look to break the table.
Ooh, slam down onto the table. Now we did think that it would be Gallows and Anderson to resort to the weapons, but
it's doily with the underhanded tactics.
They seem very at home with those weapons right now. Gallows, big slam. They're going to get a cover as Elton Prince looks on.
Gets the break up. Another suplex there from Festus.
Onto the sledgehammer and table.
The ring cluttering up. The chair perched precariously in the corner.
Weapons galore.
As Prince sees an opportunity for the pin.
Not enough, only a one count.
The big man just powering out.
Wilson with a sledgehammer to Anderson. One hit, that's all it needs.
Looking to dismantle Carl Anderson.
Oh, and a baseball bat now.
As Prince just smacks the ground as he thinks, oh no, Anderson's on the other side. I'm going to beat him up over there.
I think I've underestimated Pretty Doily in this one. They've come out the gates swinging and
They've
swinging
got an
all
edge
sorts
to
of
them.
weapons.
They've got the edge.
Ooh.
Big flapjack there from Big LG.
May have dulled that edge just a tiny bit with that.
Big reverse there from Wilson.
Kit Wilson and LG going at it in the ring.
As Wilson sees his opportunity.
One. Not enough.
Another
Not enough
kick out
to
at
put the big
one.
man away. Lots of small pinfalls at the moment from Pretty Doily, but you've got to think each kick out is taking its toll. Got to make and exert the energy to break out of the hole.
As the referee runs into existence.
Oh!
And Pretty Deadly.
Pretty Deadly pick up an upset victory over who I would have had the more hardcore of the two, Gallows and Anderson.
The tag division has been spicing up. We anticipated that the Viking Raiders might have had the edge in the tables match, but they were the ones to go through the table.
Very true, very true.
And in this match, we sold them short, but Pretty Deadly coming up
Pretty
trumps.
Deadly. They've been quite consistent throughout the series. Not strangers to title matches either.
Very true. Be interesting to see how they fare moving forward.
Against the Creed brothers next week.
Meanwhile, the big strong boy looking to get back to his winning ways.
Get his momentum on the steamroll path to Clash at the Castle.
We will be simulating this match.
And the winner is Tyler Bate.
Bate with the bit between his teeth.
Yes, he is chomping. And I have heard that the illustrious GM has granted Tyler his rematch against Brock at Clash in the Castle.
We'll look forward to seeing what becomes of that in a few weeks' time.
But
meanwhile,
now, a debut.
The debut in Bianca Belair from Raw, SmackDown's latest acquisition.
She's not got an easy time of it going up against Rhea Ripley.
Ripley again a bit backwards and forwards with her form.
Yep. She hasn't made as big a mark as I think she was expecting to.
No, but this could be a chance to stamp her approval here.
Any idea what Belair has got around her waist?
Not a Scooby-Doo.
Interesting.
Clearly a belt of some description.
Obviously, yeah. Very interesting. Belair coming with more glitz and glamour than just her outfit.
Yeah, and them shades.
And that ridiculous hair.
Belair's awesome.
That she is. How will she fare against Rhea Ripley here tonight?
The brutal Rhea Ripley.
Indeed.
I mean, who's your money on for this one?
Belair. She's got to make a good showing coming to the thing, especially coming out with a belt that no one's seen before. Be embarrassing to lose.
Bring a little bit of hardware along with her.
You've got to make sure that you're performing to the standards expected of someone wearing a belt.
As Rhea Ripley will welcome her to SmackDown's women's division.
With all the graciousness that Rhea Ripley has.
All the bells and whistles.
Indeed. All in all, this could be a very good main event. The caliber in the ring is
very high.
Very high. Belair starting out strong against Rhea Ripley.
Could come out the gate swinging.
Nice shoulder takedown.
Athleticism.
Oh, body. Roll her around, bit of mat based. Wear her out.
Really chance for Bianca Belair to showcase her skill set.
Indeed. Bianca Belair, obviously, as we've said, coming over from Raw, didn't make much of an impact on Raw. But then again, they only really just sorted out their title picture recently.
I mean, it's not a surprise that she was open to accepting the trade after Becky decided to go over to Raw.
Yeah, maybe freshen up, a fresh landscape for which Belair can start to make a move. Ooh.
Rhea Ripley having the move scouted though.
Yes, that was definitely not what she wanted, and the momentum has swung back in Rhea's favour.
Ripley very much manhandling Belair there. She appears to be rocked a little bit. But Belair getting back to form with a massive power bomb.
Onto the apron.
And following it up. Showing that she is not just the athleticism high flying type.
Nope, she's got the power to back it up.
If she can trade blows with Rhea Ripley, she deserves a spot on Friday Night Smackdown.
Most definitely. Rhea's going to test her. She's not going to get let through the gate that easy. Especially coming down with a bit of gold around your waist. You've got to think that Rhea's a bit confused by that, as we all are.
Confused, but again, potentially another opportunity. When there's a championship gold in the mix.
You never know.
It certainly raises a few eyebrows across the division.
I think we shall have to wait for message from our illustrious GM.
Some questions need to be asked of Bianca Belair of to what on earth she has decided to show up with on SmackDown. As
Indeed.
Ripley gets back to her feet and looking to get back in control of the match.
Huge clubbing blow. Going for a pin here. First of the match. The ref decides to go for a jog. Ripley now.
Almost frustrated again.
Off Belair. Ooh, drop face first. 1, 2, 3. Belair with quite a convincing win.
Strong debut for the EST.
Very strong start. Good SmackDown altogether. Questions have been raised.
Yeah. Some answers. Developments in the tag division.
Indeed.
Developments in the women's division.
The Creed brothers face Pretty Doily next week.
And the big strong boy getting back some momentum on his side after being somewhat of an afterthought at SummerSlam.
Indeed, yeah. Randy sort of stealing his thunder, almost.
Well then. Join us back here next time, where we shall continue down the meandering, winding road to Clash at the Castle.
Here we come.
See you then.
Bye.